Take a look around you today. Almost everything you see, whether you're at your home, in the car, it has been produced from mining. The metals that we need, especially for a green transition, require more mining, not less. Things like copper, things like rare earths, things like lithium, all are coming from mining. So I think it's very critical that we take a look for the green transition to make sure we in mining are producing these minerals as sustainably as possible. It all starts in the beginning of the mine. There we're taking these very large rocks out of the underground, out of the open pit. We're moving those over to the process, where we're going to reduce those in size down to a fine powder, and then eventually recover the water out at the end, separate out the valuable minerals, leaving behind the waste, so that we can refine our copper, our gold, our lithium, whatever it is. The technologies there, really we're looking at going to electricity. So eliminating things that use diesel. In the moving from underground and open pit, instead of diesel haul trucks, we can use things like elevators to lift up the ore. We can use conveyors that you put the ore on belts, and that brings those rocks along right to where they need to be processed. Once the ore is being processed, we can use new technologies that use much less energy in order to achieve that fine particle, the fine sand that we're after. In the separation process, in order to get the mineral that we want out, often less than 1%, there is very efficient processes that we can use that allow us to maybe even grind more coarsely and still recover those, as well as take up a lot less space, so much less footprint, much less infrastructure needed. If heat's needed in the process, we're able to come up with technologies now that use green hydrogen, use green electricity in order to provide that heat, instead of things like coal, diesel, natural gas that have been used in the past. There is no one-size-fits-all solution for mining. Each mine site is different, each ore body is different depending on the mineral and where it's located, the challenges associated with that. But we as the industry have many tools at our disposal. Using many of the things that I've already talked about, we can analyze the ore that's in the ground, those rocks, look at the best way to process things through the flow sheet. That allows us to select the technologies that are the most green. We know the world is going through the green transition, and sustainable minerals are key, and we are all part of the solution here to make sure that each product that's developed, each solution that we come up with will meet the world's needs.